Hello guys, what is going on, and welcome to episode 23 of my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I'm the Nooferdog, and it's time for some more Zelda fun. In the last episode, we defeated a giant frog mini-boss, got the claw shot, and activated the water on the east side of the temple. A neat thing about the claw shot is that we can actually use it even when we're freely swimming in water, and we can kill these jellyfish with it. It'll, like, pull out their core thing. Oh, that looked like an orange rupee for a second. It's like, what the hell? But, it was just a yellow rupee and a heart that were, like, clipped into each other. Still, these guys do seem to give you a good amount of rupees and hearts. If I can get this one. And down here, there's a shell blade. And spin! Go over to the other side here. Move very slowly underwater with the iron boots on. Well, move very slowly with the iron boots on at all. And it's a red rupee. Yep, if I still had the basic wallet, I would be filling it up very quickly now. But I got the big wallet, so I don't think I will end up filling it up in this dungeon. But I might come closer than I think, who knows. So I want to go back into this room. Now we're on the upper floor, on top of these cogs, just like on the other side. But they are now turning, because of the water being activated, moving those water wheels. Here's another of these Lizalfas guys, except that he's wearing this skull. Ow! You son of a snickerdoodle. Yeah, wearing this skull helmet, which makes him slightly tougher defensively. But then I tried to finishing blow him, and then it ends up auto-untargeting because he falls off, and I can't react quickly enough, and I jump attack and fall off the edge of the gear. Gonna take out my anger on you. Ah, now you I can finish. And it looks kind of awkward because of the moving platform. So we could go right out there. I think there might be some things we can get in this room, though. I don't fully remember. Let's see. Red rupee, that's nice. But, I need to look at my map here. This bit of the dungeon can be a bit complicated. Those chests. Oh yeah, we do have to go down there. There are also some chests we can get over here, but these two are kind of awkward to get to, and this one we can't get yet. So I guess kind of like to try to get some of the other chests on this side of the dungeon. Oh crap, we can't jump back. God damn it. Well, we were gonna have to go to this lower floor anyway. I'm not sure if we can claw shot all the way down, though. I think what we can do is jump to this. Oh, I didn't jump far enough, because I was worried I was gonna overshoot, so I didn't hold down the control stick. Alright. Let's go out here and get these extra chests before we go down. If there isn't... This might actually work better if we tried going back to the main room and going in there from the bottom floor. You got a red rupee! Okay, there's a red choo-choo here if you need healing items. Other than that, just slash the hell out of these guys. We can activate this from this side to get a gate to go through. Always nice. I have to remind myself that that's not supposed to be in sync. This gate. Can't do shit about this gate. Gotta go back in. I'm so incompetent at this dungeon. You know, the Zelda games kind of have a history of water dungeons being horrible. I mean, the Water Temple in Ocarina of Time, my god. I think that's the only dungeon in the 3D Zelda games. There doesn't seem to be... Nah, I'll ignore that chest for now. I think the Water Temple in Ocarina of Time was the only dungeon in the 3D Zelda games where you could actually get yourself permanently stuck and have to restart your file due to... God damn it. Due to misusing small keys. There were, like, more locked doors than there were small keys, or something. It never happened to me personally. I always managed to complete it. But then again, I did have a walkthrough. I used to buy strategy guides a lot when I was younger, and I don't anymore. I usually try to avoid using walkthroughs now, except to, like, try to get, if I'm, like, trying to get 100% of bonuses, like Metroid Prime, or I'll just look one up online if I'm really stuck, but I would never buy a strategy guide anymore. Okay, it's starting to look like maybe we can't get down there at all. I'm just using up all my health trying to do this. Yeah, I think the smarter thing might be to go back to the hub room. See, I think this is actually better than the water dungeons in Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask. The whole mechanical theme of this dungeon, with having to activate water currents and things, borrows heavily from Great Bay Temple from Majora's Mask, but I had a lot of trouble with that one as well, and I think I had to look up an online walkthrough, because I don't have a physical guide for Majora's Mask. The guide I have for Ocarina of Time, I didn't buy, actually. It was, like, added at the end, it was like a bonus at the end of the guide for Wind Waker. Wind Waker was the first console game I ever owned, because my first console was a GameCube. The first game I got was Wind Waker. It's still one of my all-time favorites, but I decided not to Let's Play it in favor of this game. Yeah, I think the water dungeon in this game is a lot better than either the Water Temple, which is just famously terrible, or Great Bay Temple, which I always just had a lot of trouble trying to figure out. So now we can activate a current going down the other side of this as well. The thing we should note... Oh, crap, I just realized there was a bonus I could have gotten that required me to be on the upper floor. The thing we should note about this is that, okay, let's claw shot over here so we can get out of this little isolated section of the room. What was I saying? God damn it. Great Bay Temple, this dungeon, I don't know. Yeah, if we have this bridge pointing horizontally, like east-west, either way, we won't be able to go up it because of the current flowing down it. So we have to orient it vertically, or not vertically, although it looks vertical on the map, but north-south, I guess, to be able to go to the top floor. So there's something here. This chandelier in the middle actually has a chest on it, a bonus. A very nice bonus that we will want to get, and we have to claw shot to one of these points if I can aim properly. Sadly, this is not like the chandelier in Skyward Sword where we can knock it down and get people mad at us. Yeah, piece of heart. So we can jump down onto the stairs, and I don't know why Link went into a dive there. I guess he automatically does that if you take a long fall with the Zora armor on or something. Or, who knows. I think... Grr. See, the thing about this dungeon is if you don't have any sort of guide and you're, like, playing it for the first time, it can be very difficult to figure out. I actually do own a strategy guide for this game as well. Let's see. I'm on the top floor, so I want to be on the other side. If you're playing this game through the first time, this dungeon can just be very confusing trying to figure out this puzzle in the main room, in addition to just how complicated this place can be in general, because these rooms on the side can also be rather difficult. So we actually want to be on the other side, but on this lower floor, to get back into the eastern room. And I used to have a lot of trouble with this dungeon, and then I did pretty well in my practice run, but it did still take a bit of effort to figure it out. Oh, that's a problem. We have to reorient the bridge again, because we need the water to be flowing onto here to activate that water wheel if we want to get in from the lower side. And I think the Tektite just committed suicide. He just closed the bridge above him after he jumped off the edge. Well, that's amusing. Closing behind... Okay, there we go. It is all so complicated. In Soviet Russia, a bridge rotates you. Alrighty. Let's see. I think what we could do here is hook onto this. Oh, we actually move between the floors if we go up and down here. We can jump onto that if we want to break those pots, but then getting back up would be rather annoying. And Keese, you're preventing me from targeting. I want to drop down here. Die. 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 And now we got a hook shot. Excuse me. There we go. Hook shot one of these. You have to lead your shot a little bit because it's moving. And hopefully not get knocked off by this bat. You can actually fall if you take damage while hanging like this. Rotate over that one, and eventually, moving a little slowly, get to here. The ability to move up and down is useful for if you want to, like, avoid the attacks of those bats and whatnot. Keese, whatever. I don't really care. I'm not even sure that I'm pronouncing Keese right. I've heard it be pronounced keys as well. I think that's what the angry video game nerd said. It's keys. But I like my keys. Actually, I'd rather dislike them, but I like pronouncing it key. Okay, I'll shut up now. So this is a rather complicated room that I actually got lost in at one point during my practice run. But hopefully I'll have a bit better luck with it this time. Clearly not having better luck with these shell blades. Oh, wow. Never mind, that was pretty lucky. I did not think I would be able to hurt him there. If we go through here, is there anything? No. Didn't think so. Keep switching between things. I meant to take off the iron boots, but actually the water bombs will be useful here. And that's a ceiling. Oh, okay, there's a hole down here. And then, that came out of nowhere. Kill you. If you hook shot or claw shot them while you're while they're doing their electricity thing, you'll still get hurt, and you won't kill them because the electrical current like travels down the. Oh right, there's these little fish enemies that come out of the ground here that are that look like water bombs, just like the. Okay, let's get away because this thing's gonna explode. It's just like having the bomb bugs in the Forest Temple. We can use them as bombs if we don't have any water bombs. And they can be a bit irritating, but they're a lot harder to actually make use of than the bombs that we just carry around, so I don't bother really trying to do anything with them, since we have plenty of water bombs. Blow up this rock, not sure what's behind it, because there are a couple different paths we can take through here. See, what I did, there's a room at the connected to this room that we can get into two ways. There's like two different doors into it on different floors of this room. But only one of them, we can only get the item that we need to get in there if we go in through the proper entrance. What's up here? Is this right? I think this is it. Oh, that was lucky. There's also a chest out over there somewhere that I think just contains rubies. But now, kill this thing. Yep, this is the right entrance we want to be in. We want to be on top, where this little floor panel is. Heart. Now, to open up this panel on the floor, we've got to claw shot this. See, this is the thing. If we entered from the bottom, we wouldn't be able to get up to this platform with this chest on it. So we had to lower ourselves from the top, but now we can't get back in because we let go of the claw shot panel. So you got the big key! now we can get through the door with the big lock on it at the bottom of the hub. And there are some piranha enemies here, but basically, just want to avoid them as best we can and open this door. I think those piranha things have a specific name, and I forget what it is, because this game doesn't have the thing with Midna, or whoever your little fairy helper friend of the week is, giving you information on enemies, and I don't use the strategy guide anymore, and all that stuff. Controls. It is also very hard. In Soviet Russia, we remote swing you. Oh, we came out right next to this chest. Isn't that nice? I believe this is rupees. No, this is water bombs. Well, that's handy, because we just had to use a bunch of water bombs. And if you were running low on water bombs, somehow, that would be a good way to refill them. Or get some if you needed some to blow up the things that you need to blow up. Anyway, back here, smash these, get rupees. Doesn't look like we can claw shot over there, but it doesn't really matter, because we can just swim. Alright, that wasn't as hard as it was in my practice run, now that well, I guess that's the reason I do a practice run, isn't it? To know what I'm doing when I do it on camera. We can't land on the other one, so we want to land on this platform and then hook onto this once it's in range. And then I think we just gotta drop onto like this and hook onto those vines. Yeah, I'm not gonna... There's a lot of chests in this dungeon that are kind of complicated to get to, and it would just be irritating to try to seek out all of them, so I'm not going to get all of them. Chances are, if there's a chest I've missed in this dungeon, it's just rupees, except the one on the west tower, which I think is a piece of heart, probably. But, again, we can't get that yet. And there's Tech-Type being a jerk. So we actually were more efficient about that than I thought I might be. But what we want to do now is actually drop down to the bottom of this room, and there are these little piranha things in the water. There is a chest in here, which I think, to avoid these guys. I don't want to go that far down, and this guy's biting me. Grrr. I think I managed to get this before. Oh yeah, it's right here. And if I'm not mistaken, this might be... No, it's just a red rupee. I was hoping for a heart piece. Get back up, climb back on here, kill a fish in hopes of getting a heart. Oh no, we'll just fall into the water again, get attacked. Get out in time. Okay, this is the big key door. So here we can smash these. We already have a fairy, so I'm just going to pick up this one to replenish our health. We don't really need any more healing items. We have a fairy and blue potion. But anyway, this hole is going to lead us down into this big room where the boss is waiting. So that's going to wait till the next episode. I'm the Nooferdog, and I will see you guys next time.